Class 6. A very good day to you and welcome back to the online classes. Hope you had a good break and did your online test very well. Now to go briefly to recapitulate, the last lesson that we have learned was on tenses, where we learned about the different forms in the present. That is the simple present, present continuous, present perfect and present perfect continuous. The rules and regulations and the structure I have already explained it to you all. So today we will be moving ahead with the tenses, but we will be dealing with the past tense. Now, when we began with the lesson, we tried to find out the past tense and the past participle of a given verb, the root form. For example, the root form of the verb go. What would be past tense? Went. Past participle? Gone. For eat, ate, eaten. For do, did, done. For write, past tense will be wrote, past participle, written. And you need to remember when to use the past participle, when to use the helping verbs, what kind of helping verbs to be used. And in the previous classes, if you pay attention, we have learned about two numbers, that is singular and plural. Then three persons, first person, second person, third person. In the first person singular we have I, plural we. Second person you, plural you. Third person he, she, it, and the plural they. This was in the form present. And we have a similar structure. The format is the same for the past tense also. Here on the right, on my right, we have the past. In my left, we have the present. So I will be explaining you doing the present and as well as the past. Okay? So that we can have a comparison between the present and the past to know what it is done. Now, in the simple present, when we did the simple present, what were the things that we did? In the simple present, let's take a verb, go. In the simple present, what happens? I go, we go. Okay? You go, you go. Now, what happens here? He, she, it goes. The verb takes S. So here we have he, she, it goes. That is, in the simple present, third person singular, the verb takes S. That is for he, she, it, and they. Okay, he, she, it, singular. But for they, in the plural, the verb remains the same. That is, go. This was in the simple present, which we learned in the previous classes. Now, we are going to do the past tense. Past tense denotes an action which has already been done. Present means it's being done now. Past tense refers to the action which has already been performed. So now let us go to the simple past. In the singular we have first person I, which remains the same. Plural we. Second person you. Third person plural you. And third person singular we have the same thing. He, she, it. And the plural we have they. Now we need to do the past. So we'll be taking the same verb. What is the past tense of go? The past tense of go is went. Okay? So we use the simple past of the verb. We'll use the same verb. Okay? Here, go. Past tense will be went. So here we have I went. We went. You went. You went. He, she, it went only. No changes here. As in the case of simple present, third person singular, the verb takes S. But in the simple past, the verb remains the same. That is, he went. They went. Okay? Let's take an example. I went to the market. We went for fishing. You went to school. That is singular, individual. When you take out plural in general, you went somewhere. Now for he He went yesterday. She went last year. It went yesterday. They went, what do you call? Yesterday. Or they went in the morning. These are the way we write a sentence in the simple past. Simple thing, in the simple past, we write the simple past of the given verb. The verb that we took was go. Go, went, gone. Okay? That means go is the root form of the verb, went is the past tense, and gone is the past participle. These things are to be kept in mind and it has to be memorized. Did you understand the simple past? I went, we went, you went, you went, he, she, it went, they went. Is it clear? Now let us go to the second structure of the format. In the second structure we have present continuous here. We'll be taking present continuous. I'm writing the short form. Here, past continuous. Past continuous. So, children, try to recall what happens. What is the meaning of continuous? What kind of action? In the continuous tense, we refer to the action that is going on. It is happening. So, what happens to the verb? We add ing to the root form of the verb and take help of auxiliary or the helping verbs. So, in the simple present, as we had done in the previous classes, what happens? We are doing present continuous. So, what would be the continuous form of the verb go? We had ing. So, that makes going. Now we have to make use of helping verbs. Okay? What is helping verb here? And. Here, are. Here, are. Are. What will happen here? It is. Here, are. Okay? Concentrate here. Now what do you do? Add ing to the verb go. And we have I am going. We are going. You are going. You are going. He, she, it is going. They are going. Got it? That is in the present. Now, when we write a sentence in the past continuous, what are the changes that take place? The first change that will take place is the helping verb. That is, here we have and, are, is, and are. These are the helping verbs or the auxiliary verbs that we make use of while writing a sentence in a present continuous. So, in the case of past continuous, what happens? These helping verbs also take the past form, or we use the past form of these helping verbs. So the past form of am will be was. Okay? Are, past tense will be, past form will be were. So here you were. You were. The past form of is again will be was. They were. These are the changes that take place in the past form. When you write a sentence in the past continuous, we use the past form of the helping verbs, which are as was for is and were for are and was for is. Is it clear? And the verb remains the same, which means we add ing to the verb and have it this way. I was going. We were going. You were going. You were going. He, she, it was going. They were going. Did you get it? These are the only three changes that you have to keep in mind. In the past continuous, what happens? The helping verb also becomes the past, or we use the past form of the helping verb. The past form for am is was. The past form for are is were, and the past form for is was. The verb remains the same, that is ing. So therefore we have a sentence in the past continuous, that is I was going to school, we were going to school, you were going to school, you were going to school, he was going to school, etc. and they were going to school. So this is the past continuous. I have made a reference to the present so that you will be able to know the changes that take place. Is it clear? So now, let us try to transform a simple exercise to know whether you have understood or not properly. Okay? Okay, I'll take a sentence here. Okay, first let us read. Ravi is going to school. I am hungry. He writes properly. You sing a song. Now, identify in which form is this in. Ravi is going to school. Which form? It is present continuous. Okay? I am hungry. What is it? Simple present. Okay? He writes properly. What is it? He writes properly. Again we have simple present. You sing a song. This is also in a simple present. First let us do this, then we go to the third one. Okay? Now we identified it. This is in the present continuous. Now let us change this particular sentence to the past continuous. We are supposed to write in the past continuous. Let's say. Past continuous. So what will be that? We'll have the same thing. Ravi. What will happen here? Helping verb. It changes into was. Ravi was. Same thing. Going to school. So this is in the past continuous. What has happened? The helping verb or the auxiliary verb is has been changed into was in the past continuous. Now, here, I am hungry. Simple present. Okay, statement. So, what will be the past of it? I am is the same. What is the past tense of am? Am becomes was. I was hungry. So, this is the change. Okay? He writes properly. What is it? Writes, third person, simple present. So to make it into the simple past, what happens? Changes. Simple past, what happens? He remains the same. He, past tense of write, wrote. He wrote properly. Properly. Now why writes here? Why S? Because the sentence here is in third person singular, and in third person singular in the simple present the verb takes S. But in the case of simple past, we just write the past form of the verb. The past form of the verb write will be wrote. Is it clear? So to get more clarification, do first go or watch the lessons which has been covered or done in the previous classes, and the one which I did to show you what happens when we write a sentence in the simple past. We made a comparison in the present. We did the simple present, then the simple past, we did the present continuous, and the past continuous. So this much for today. Next, other two formats will be done in the next class. Please do refer to your textbook as well. And good day to all of you. Stay healthy, stay safe, and at the same time, do study also. Thank you. Good day.